So what in the world is actually happening to Gyze? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So there's been a lot happening in the background with Premium that I've not really had the chance to talk about yet. One of them has been Gyze's rise to craziness. Now, keep in mind, this is the full art. Yeah, I know, right? It's about as full art as you're going to get. These are $200 a piece, and they've been holding at this price for quite a long time. No real sales on that. Now, what about Little Neon Gyze? I think this is the first time I've seen Gyze stocked up at this level in a hot second. And right now, you've had a few sale, but not a great number. Now, why are we giving a crap about Gyze right now? Well, with Asha getting a reprint, it now gets the nation symbol. Which means if you play the new Asha, or if you play with Asha going forward after the release of the new deck, she will be able to have Gyze be played in her deck, and you can play a copy of Megiddo, which fixes the problem that the deck was having about needing, finishers to be able to finish the game. And by just playing this little, 10k vanilla in your deck, congratulations, you've patched up your problems. Now, how are Zeroth Dragons doing? Well, right now, the only Megiddos on the market are $200. This card goes in cycles. We'll have cycles where people are like, oh, Megiddo's not worth it. And then all of a sudden, $200 again. So this card literally cycles back and forth in some of the craziest fashions I feel like we see all the time. Now, in terms of your other ones, the nice drachmas are 80s. You can get a mod play for 80 from Dolly's. We actually do see the symboled Zeroth Dragon of Dust, which is kind of nice to see. Regular drachmas, the Z rares, are $90 with one listing. Ultimas are $89. Seeker Rare Drachmas are $125. There is one Stark Seeker on the market for $65. We also have Secret Rare copies of Dust at $80. And then we have $70 copies, $65. Honestly, looking at Zeroth Dragons now, promo versions are $60 on up to $100 once those very few cheap versions are gone. Megiddos are holding very, very low on the Secret Rares, but also same thing, holding with 40s. We have no Secret Ultimas on the market. That's funny. Zoas with the symbols are $35. That might just be the cheapest Zoa I've seen in a very long time. Common Megiddos are 28s. I guess that's kind of cool to see. You got room. The symboled Megiddos are 60s as well, and then we go on up from there. The only thing I can say right now, judging by where we're at with the Zeroth Dragon market, I would just be, aware, the Zeroths, they are probably one of the most iconic things to Premium's era in the game. And you're going to continue to see these cards, fluctuating up and down. This isn't going to stop anytime soon. Moving on along here. So, we've had some movements on Highlander related things. This is very, very recent, by the way. Like, this is in the last week. Because I was checking through, highest and best selling, just kind of see what was going on. When I get to watch a rainbow signature leave the market, you can't help but be a wee little bit curious to see some of the connections and things going on. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, looking back at the signatures, these cards are already such an extremely hard sell in this era that it is crazy. Even though a lot of these have just poofed off of the secondary market, things from Primary Melody in high rare, just look at all the Lorises, man. You see what I'm saying? These are still 60s, but $300 on the ESP. Anescas have actually long since gone down. These are 27s a piece now. And then, of course, you do get to see a lot of the colorful pastel stuff has dropped down. Your Top Star Seers have also tanked into the ground. But just looking at this set as a whole, the colorful pastel stuff, we didn't get enough support to make it shine out. I figured they would have given it one card to, try to do something with it, but they really didn't do anything with it. So that was kind of sad. In terms of things in the set that haven't sold, things like the Irenas are still there. Your Rainbow Anescas are not on the market with no sales, gold signatures. It's just a lot of the really high-end things are already extremely rare to move, and a gold signature in Nesca for 600 is another one of those. So we've also got a silver signature sitting on the market. All right. Speaking of other things moving from this era, the swimsuit Velvet Voice reindeers. Now, surely, you know, somebody just didn't come through here and build a set of these. Well, that might have been the case. These reindeers sold at $300 a piece. This is the only market movement that I think I have seen on this card in 3 months, actually. It has been a completely dried out hemisphere to see this. But once again, it just takes one person going, you know, hey, more premium events are coming up here. You know, I wanted to finish my deck. You know, I wanted to build up some Highlander. You watch them just come on over to the market, drop their $1,000, and they're happy after all is said and done. So Highlander is a very popular pick still for this format. No matter how you feel about the format, you like it, you hate it, you know, or you're just worn out on premium. The point is, though, this card still gets a lot of love. All right. Promo cards. So we've been these Elementarias have been floating around on the market right now. I've been seeing, you know, different little price points and discussions. The only sale we've had on this was back in May at $1,000, which is a little bit ridiculous. In terms of Elementarias themselves, I mean, $38 on the Erica deck set. That's crazy. You know, no matter how much you reprint this card, we now have $36 copies. Like, these Elementarias are now in extreme demand. Like, this isn't even funny demand. These are $35. Get out of here. And you know what? That's not good, man. I'm actually surprised to see the pure... At this point in time, building new decks, for me, it's just, as much as I want to put Elementaries in them for testing, it's just, I can't afford them. It's just 4 old PGs and go. Alright, it's crazy. Steam Maiden Ularoos from the Legendary Vanguards. You know, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. People saw high rarity, they clamored up, and they put their money where their mouth was. And that's why exactly you're seeing a SR heel trigger at $50. Honestly, good job, market. You guys love buying out. And I mean, to be fair, I guess this is generic across the board. If you want to build Arastaria Phantom, you know, this does kind of fit the aesthetic. Draconic Overlord, 15th SPs. These have tanked very, very strongly, honestly. I'm actually kind of surprised about this. 410 was 400, 460, 580. Yeah, the time for these... I mean, to be fair, the people that wanted to bling out the deck, I think have already had the opportunity to do so. So that's a pretty big topic. Old sets. Descendant of the Dragon Kings. Our box is up right now for $1,000. Now, your only sale has been at, you know, $592 basically. So I don't see that being a realistic thing to approach the market, but okay. We've also got True Revenger Raging Rap Dragons. I've not seen any of these moving in a very long time, but somebody bought Japanese versions at $35 a piece back on 630. Like I said, though, this is GBT09. You're what, like 5-6 years out of the market at this stage to see some of these cards actually do crazy things. So that was interesting. I guess it's cool to see Japanese versions of cards touching down on our market because it gives the people that want the opportunity to pick them up a chance to do so. And then, of course, Eternal Idol Pacifica. This is GCB05. This caught my attention because it actually popped up. Somebody actually did buy one of these for $270 all the way back in June. And I mean, like, to be fair, there's not a lot of these. It's probably from win condition games that are, yeah, somebody got their playset broken up. That's really, really sad. But all right, so that's all I have for today's market. Now, will we have premium content coming up here in the future? I will see who I've got coming over to my house to do recording. That's the best I can really provide you guys with at the moment. we will wait and see. So please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.